welcome to my YouTube channel, Grounded in Purpose. My name is Kara, and in this video, I look forward to sharing with you some of my reflections as well as some of the most frequently asked questions since my last video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay updated with me in my journey. First, I want to start by saying thank you so much to everyone who has supported me and sent words of encouragement. It's been overwhelming, like amazing, and just to hear the amount of testimonies, I'm so humbled and honored, and I don't take this opportunity for granted at all. I hope that you guys continue to follow my journey, and I hope I can continue to encourage and inspire along the way. So I want to start today by posing a question to you all. Do you know your what, and do you know your why? And I'm sure you're like, what? Why? Well, I just want to say that in my time of reflection in these last couple of weeks, I've really been thinking about my what and why. And I want you to do the same. You can go ahead, if you know your what and why, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below right now. If you don't know your what and why, it is my prayer that you will find both your what and your why. Well, let me just say, your what will not have sustainable value until it's attached to your why. So think about your what as your dreams, your aspirations, your hopes, your passions, your desires, your short, your long-term goals. Now think about the why that is attached to those things. I know a lot of us love our family, our friends, our pets, some of y'all worldly possessions. And if a lot of us be honest, we love our haters as well. However, we can't depend on those people or those things to be our why, because when we do, we often find out that it really wasn't enough. So in addition to our what and a why, we also need our how. And our how is what's going to help us become disciplined, to have accountability, so that we can see the manifestation of our what and our why. It's so important that we connect our why, our what, and our how. Think about it as a tree. And so the tree, we know that our tree needs a foundation, and think of the foundation, the roots of our tree, as being our why. And think about the what as being the actual fruit that particular tree will bear, and the nourishment that goes into that tree growing so that we can reap the harvest of that fruit is our how. And so I know a lot of people have been asking me what's next, and it's actually, for me, it's what's now. And what's now for me is just evaluating my what's, my whys, and my hows, and just using that to guide me to where the Lord wants me to be next. At this point, I just want to be wherever God wants me to be. I don't want to choose a destination and to ask God to come meet me there. I want to see where He is and to meet Him at that destination. Another question that a lot of people ask me is if I plan on staying in the medical profession. And as of now, I'm not really sure. I will say that, one of the biggest things that drew me to medicine was the ability to serve people. And I do understand that I don't necessarily need to be in medicine to do that. So I am open to exploring other paths as well. Do I have any more chances to attempt my board exam? And so for my school and for most medical schools, you do have 3 chances. However, nationally, you do have a total of 6 chances. But what that creates is a liability for a lot of the medical schools, because there's a lot of states who will not even allow you to become fully licensed if you have more than 3 attempts. So again, I'm okay with this door closing. And could I try to manipulate the door open and try to maybe apply to a Caribbean school or something like that? Sure, that could be a possibility. But I don't want to do that, and I have no intentions of doing that. And so I'm just moving forward with God's plan for my life. Now I just want to talk a little bit about protecting your peace. And so right now, this is a very critical time for me to protect my peace. And I know that if any of you guys are currently going through a trial or tribulation, or if you have been through a trial or tribulation, you truly can understand where I'm coming from. A lot of times we have people in our lives, and it's usually the people that's closest to us, who have wonderful intentions, or as we may say, their intentions aren't bad. But just because someone's intentions aren't bad does not mean that they are good, beneficial, or fruitful to you. So if you find yourself in that place, you may have to have those uncomfortable conversations, but they are so necessary to your growth, and they are so necessary to you being able to mute out distractions, because a lot of times people don't understand the warfare that goes on when you have decided to step out on faith and to trust in God for what's next in your life. And when people, come to you and they don't even understand that they're disturbing your peace, it can be burdensome. And you have to be able to deal with that. And my best advice to you, if you find yourself in a situation and you're on the receiving end of that, is just to go to that individual with love and just let them know that I love you, but right now I need my space. Because in your space, you don't want to get clouded in the things that you hear. You don't want to get clouded in your vision. You don't want your mind to get clouded for what's next for you. No one has the power to give you that peace. Only God can give you that peace. No one has the power to take that peace away. However, we can give our peace away. And we can give our peace away and not even recognize that we're giving it away. And because we haven't addressed those issues or those concerns, it manifests itself as depression or anxiety, or these just different feelings that you weren't even thinking that you were dealing with, because your peace has been disturbed. So again, I just want to encourage all of you guys to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and that you are putting you first. In closing, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If this video has been a blessing for you, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video. And my charge to you today is to consider your why, your what, and your how. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I look forward to talking with you and building with you soon. Goodbye.